yard as if nothing happened, and her mum hadn't been sticking photos of her on every lamppost from Chalk Farm to Tufnell Park. Some of the kids wandered in and out like the house was a youth centre and they were doing a summer activities course. Some people got to stay. These would be the ones Lady Fed was interested in. "What about Natalie?" I ask, and Lady Fed is frowning because she so wants to ask who's Natalie, but can't because I've got to have an appropriate adult because I'm 13. That's the law, that is. I could name other names, but you don't want to push the feds too far. They can get obstreperous, and this one's already given me the squinty-eyed look that adults always give me after meeting me for more than 5 minutes. "We're trying to help here, you know," she says. To keep her sweet, I pick up the Capri Sun, strip out the straw, and punch it into the juice pouch. I take a long pull, which calms Lady Fed down a bit and gives me time to think. Obviously, some of the children are leaking out of the house and some are not. What the differences are between them might be the clue I'm looking for. The door opens, and Simon's mum walks in. She is one of them big little white women who spends their days ordering men around a conference table, and her evenings making plans for Nigel or Tarquin or Finula or whatever their kids are called. She was obviously off duty when the police called her, because she's wearing navy trousers and a beige cashmere roll-neck jumper. A couple of kids at my school have mums like her, or at least the trendy, "Let's send our kids to the local comprehensive to show how right on we are" versions. Simon's mum isn't right on or trendy, but I reckon she's my best chance of walking out of the fuzz box without so much as a social worker's report. Whoever Lady Fed was expecting to turn up, it wasn't Simon's mum, who is now showing her a laminated photo ID, which she slips back into her jacket before I can get a good look. Lady Fed is made of sterner stuff, because she holds up her hand to stop Simon's mum in her tracks, and turns to me. "This woman cannot be your appropriate adult," she says. "Why not?" I ask. "Because it would be inappropriate," she says. "Why's that then?" I ask. Lady Fed mentally reviews her answers and realises that she doesn't have an objection she can say out loud, so she smoothly changes tack, which is well slick, and I get a better opinion of her. "Don't you think one of your parents would be more suitable?" she asks. I look at Simon's mum again. Her face is a total mask. It's actually kinda cool how mask-like her face is. I wish I could do a face like that. Like, not all the time, right? But just when I need it, you know, on special occasions. "She is suitable," I say. "A responsible person aged 18 or over who is not a police officer or a person employed by the police. As set out in Section 38, 4A, Crime and Disorder Act 1998. But I've learned the hard way not to quote statutes at the feds. They don't like it, and it makes them suspicious." Lady Fed shrugs and turns to Simon's mum. "She's all yours," she says. Simon's mum settles in the chair beside me. The detective opens her mouth. But before she can speak, Simon's mum turns on me and, baring her teeth, snarls. "You little wretch," she says. "Where's my son?" Chapter 2. The Lost Boy. "Hello," he says. "What's your name?" He is a good-looking white boy, taller than me, but about my age. Dark brown hair, big face, blue eyes under long lashes. He's dressed in a pair of cargo shorts and a bright red polo shirt. He looks like he should smell of shampoo and money. I give him the look, but he just waits patiently for me to answer. This vexes me. The look usually works, but it also makes me curious. "What's your name?" I ask. He smiles, showing perfect white teeth. "Simon," he says. We are standing at the entrance to Hampstead Heath, at the point where Parliament Hill Road ends. Despite it being morning, the heat has bleached the colour out of the air and made my scalp dry and itchy under my Rasta hat. I tell Simon my name, and he says it back to me as if I'm a teacher and we're in class. "Abigail," he says. "Please."